Well, my name is Harmony Smith. I was born in Minnesota and then we moved to San Antonio. So San Antonio is my Texas hometown. Well, my major right now is African and African Diaspora Studies, or AADS, or Black Studies. And I chose the Critical Race, Gender, Sexuality Theories track. And basically what I've looked at so far in my classes is there's been a lot of gender and of course race, but gender within race, because it's largely ignored for the most part when we discuss Black studies. It's about Black men or like straight Black men and stuff like that. And so a lot of what I've been looking at talks about Black women and the impact of Black women on society, but also how society impacts Black women and how Black women have been able to find strength in the violence and the negativity and still push forward. Well, before I came to UT, I was like, well, I'm gonna get my degree and then I'm gonna leave. Like, I'm just gonna take control of UT space and resources and then I'm gonna go. And then when I got here, it was just like, I thought of myself as very small. Not only like small in like what I could do, but small in like my actual abilities here in comparison to others here and just in comparison to this huge school. But Black Studies, it plays like a different role than the university at large. It serves as so many different things. Like, okay, it can be academics. It is academics. You learn about Black studies. You learn about the history of Black people. You learn about the impacts of today, but it can also be a place of finding identity for Black students on this campus, and really anyone. After understanding that a lot of the problems were of mental health, I was like, oh, okay, so how can I use like myself and like my skills to impact the movement? And that's kind of where I was last semester. Is like, okay, so I understand all of these issues and all of these problems, so it's time for me to start thinking about solutions or ways that I can make a positive impact. And I was like, well, I'm optimistic person. I feel like I'm pretty empathetic, so I could, and naturally counseling came, or in anything I did, it was going to be something with counseling or just talking to people. And psychology came because I do see myself in academia in some way, shape, or form. Now it's kind of come to a place where it's like, okay, I'm not going to change the foundation of this university in the years that I'm here, or probably in my lifetime. And so I had to think of what I had and what I could use and where UT kind of fits in what I'm doing in my life. And now it's just like, I'm who I am and UT is just the stepping stone for me to get the credentials that I need in order to get where I need to go.